After all, you married her! Ah! That's gotta hurt.
Leslie, I typed your symptoms into the thing up here, and it says you could have network connectivity problems.
Right? And I look up at Dr. Martin Luther King. I said, Dr. King. He said, oops, I thought you were somebody else. Oh, man, you lying. You ain't never met Martin Luther King. Knocked the wind out of me. Yes, it did.
Bill Hader, the king of breaks. If there's a patron saint of losing it on camera, it's Bill Hader. On Saturday Night Live, he couldn't survive one Stefon sketch without cracking. John Mulaney would secretly rewrite the cue cards moments before air, forcing Hader to read lines he'd never seen before, like, "Human suitcase boy will check you for free." Every time, Bill tried to stay professional, and every time, he turned red, hid behind his hands, and giggled like a kid at church. Even the audience knew it. They tuned in just to watch him fail beautifully.
Phoenix, you're in the right place. Club owner Robert Blake has thought of everything.
The Office, Jim and Dwight's laugh war. If you think those awkward office stares were scripted, think again. John Krasinski and Rainn Wilson had a private competition to see who could make the other break first. During the CPR training episode, you know, the one where Dwight cuts off the dummy's face, Krasinski's laughter was real. The director said they tried 9 takes and John lost it every single time. By the end, the crew gave up and decided, yeah, this is the take.
Okay.
Oh my God.
Will Ferrell versus Steve Carell, Anchorman Chaos. In Anchorman 2, the news team fight was pure improv mayhem. When Will Ferrell shouted, "Brick, why did you say that?" and Steve Carell yelled, "I thought you were dead." Neither line was in the script. Carell couldn't keep a straight face. Even the background actors were shaking with laughter, trying not to ruin the shot. Will just kept going, inventing new insults until everyone collapsed. There's a reason directors call him a one-man blooper reel.
Brick, what the hell is that?
It's a gun from the future.
No fair, he's got a gun from the future.
Where did you get it from?
Leonardo DiCaprio's glass smash, but he kept going. During Django Unchained, Leo slammed his hand on a table and shattered a real glass. Blood poured down his hand and he never broke character. When Quentin Tarantino yelled, "Cut," the crew applauded. Then Leo joked, "Well, at least nobody's laughing now." It wasn't funny at the time, but the story became Hollywood legend. Even Samuel L. Jackson admitted, "That man scared me and cracked me up at the same time."
Hey! Lay your palm flat on that tabletop!
Melissa McCarthy's improv explosion. On Bridesmaids, director Paul Feig said every take was a new movie. Melissa ad-libbed entire monologues while the cast tried not to cry from laughter. During the airplane scene, she leaned over and whispered something filthy to Kristen Wiig. Completely unscripted, and Wiig instantly broke. They filmed that scene 15 times and she lost it on all 15. Feig said, "When you hire Melissa, you're hiring chaos, but it's gold." Chris Pratt, the line that broke the galaxy. On Parks and Recreation, Pratt wasn't supposed to say, "I typed your symptoms into the computer and it says you might have network connectivity problems." He just blurted it out. Amy Poehler spat her coffee out. The crew screamed, and the editor said, "We can't top this." That one ad-lib turned into one of the most viral TV bloopers ever.
Leslie, I typed your symptoms into the thing up here, and it says you could have network connectivity problems.
Tom Cruise, giggle fit on Mission Impossible. Even Tom Cruise breaks. During Mission Impossible Fallout, his co-star Simon Pegg started making animal noises right before Tom's serious monologue. Tom tried to power through, but halfway in, he just lost it. He laughed so hard the sound guy had to stop recording. Pegg called it, "My proudest moment, I made Ethan Hunt human."
Turn right! Are you sure? Yes, No, it's left! Turn left! Sorry, I had the screen lock on.
Margot Robbie and Ryan Gosling, Barbie Gone Wild. On Barbie, the pink perfection got cracked wide open when Ryan couldn't stop laughing at his own Kenergy. He ad-libbed sublime. In the middle of a dance rehearsal, Margot snorted mid-spin, and the whole crew fell apart. Director Greta Gerwig said half of their funniest bloopers were just Ken trying too hard and Barbie trying not to laugh.
It was very NSYNC or 5 when we do like this move to the front. That felt very boy band to me.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah. Can you find that?
Jennifer Lawrence, the staircase disaster. While filming Silver Linings Playbook, Jennifer tripped on her own gown during a serious take, then burst out laughing and yelled, "That was supposed to be graceful." Bradley Cooper broke instantly. They reset, she tripped again, and this time everyone laughed so hard they kept it in. It became one of those rare bloopers that turned into cinematic realism.
Kurt Wagner.
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 Johnny Depp's drunken pirate problem. Depp's entire Pirates of the Caribbean career is one long blooper reel. But the best was when his compass prop jammed mid-scene, and he improvised. Not all treasure is silver and gold, mate. Sometimes it's working props. The cast erupted. The director called cut, only because everyone was laughing too hard to continue.
People are what they... Oh,
But you can't curse in a Disney film, mate. See? I told him.
Jim Carrey, the mask that couldn't contain him. During the mask, Jim's latex costume made it nearly impossible to breathe or speak clearly, but that didn't stop him from cracking jokes between takes. One day, Cameron Diaz forgot her line, and Jim whispered, "It's okay, I forgot oxygen." Everyone, even the boom operator, started laughing. That one quip set the tone for the rest of the shoot, relentless chaos.
After all, you married her! That's gotta hurt.
Bryan Cranston, Breaking Bad. Literally, you'd think Breaking Bad was all drama, right? Wrong. In one episode, Cranston kept mispronouncing phosphine gas, and Aaron Paul couldn't hold it together. By the fourth try, they were both crying with laughter, surrounded by fake meth and fake danger. Cranston finally said, "You know what? Walter White deserves to die just for this."
Now, who messes with you? Okay.
Chris Hemsworth, the hammer slip. While filming Thor, Love and Thunder, Hemsworth swung Mjolnir too hard, missed his mark, and nearly took out a camera. Everyone gasped. Then Chris looked straight into the lens and said, "Guess I'm still worthy." The crew erupted. Taika Waititi yelled, "Print it," and it stayed in the behind-the-scenes reel forever. Robert Downey Jr. and Benedict Cumberbatch, the accent war. During Avengers: Infinity War, the two geniuses decided to mock each other's accents between takes. Downey tried to sound British. "Oh, Pip Pip, Sherlock." Benedict fired back, "Brilliant deduction, Mr. Stark." They both cracked, corpsing so hard the director had to reset lighting. Apparently, saving the universe is hard when you're laughing like middle schoolers.
Proven completely wrong on that front. He was arduous and boring and not particularly funny.
Boom!
Steve Carell, the pancake scene. In The Office's dinner party, Steve Carell accidentally spilled hot candle wax on his hand and yelled, "Oh, it's fine, it's just my flesh." Totally unscripted. Everyone, including the cameraman, lost it. The laughter you hear in that scene, 100% real. They couldn't even cut it out. Chris Evans, laughing through tears. In Avengers: Endgame, the "America's ass" line was meant as a one-off joke, but when Paul Rudd delivered it dead serious, Chris couldn't breathe from laughing. They filmed 4 takes. Evans broke every single time. Even Captain America can't survive Paul Rudd's straight-faced comedy.
As far as I'm concerned, that's America's ass.
Donald Glover, the Troy breakdown. On Community, Donald's laugh during the impromptu Spanish rap wasn't acting. Danny Pudi changed the lyrics mid-take, and Donald wheezed so hard he fell off the couch. The director said, "If that's not the definition of breaking, I don't know what is."
¿Dónde estás? La biblioteca. Me llamo T-Bone, la araña discoteca.
Discoteca, muñeca, la biblioteca. Es el bigote grande, pero manteca.
Matt Damon and Ben Affleck, Boston banter. During Good Will Hunting, they added random jokes between takes just to mess with Robin Williams. Robin, of course, destroyed them all with improv. In one take, Damon laughed so hard he spit coffee all over Robin, who instantly shouted, "Good aim, sport!" That was the moment Damon realized you can't out-funny a legend.
To fart in the sleep. Sorry, I shared that with you. One night it was so loud it woke the dog up.
Bryce Dallas, Howard, and Chris Pratt, dinosaur giggles. On Jurassic World, a CGI raptor model kept falling over mid-scene. Chris mimed fainting beside it, yelling, "She's dead, Jim!" Bryce completely broke the kind of ugly laugh you can't hide. They spent 15 minutes resetting because the prop guy couldn't stop laughing either.
Be careful. There's dinosaurs everywhere and they're flipping out and killing people. Let's go.
Daniel Radcliffe and Alan Rickman, Snape's Revenge. During Harry Potter and the Prisoner of Azkaban, Rickman rigged Radcliffe's sleeping bag with a fart machine. During a quiet take, he pressed the button. Rupert Grint screamed. Radcliffe fell apart, and Alfonso Cuarón had to pause filming because everyone was in tears. Rickman just smiled that signature Snape smirk. Years later, Daniel said, "That was the day I learned what true power feels like."
It's completely our own world, and we like to swim in the deepest waters.
Ryan Reynolds, the laugh that broke the crew. During Deadpool, Reynolds improvised half his insults. In one take, he called the villain a Hot Topic mannequin with anger issues, and even the stunt coordinator laughed so hard his harness squeaked. Reynolds turned to the camera and said, "Even God's laughing." That stayed in the blooper reel for a reason.
Did I leave the stove on?
Eddie Murphy can't contain himself. In Coming to America, Eddie's barbershop characters made even him break. He'd switch between voices so fast he started laughing at his own lines. Arsenio Hall said, "When Eddie laughs, you know we've gone too far." They rolled with it literally. They kept rolling.
Right? And I look up, it's Dr. Martin Luther King. I said, "Dr. King." He said, "Oops, I thought you were somebody else." Oh man, you lying. You ain't never met Martin Luther King. It knocked the wind out of me. Yes, it did.
Adam Driver, the Ren giggle. While filming Star Wars, The Force Awakens, Adam sliced through a prop console, and the piece hit a stormtrooper square in the chest. You can hear him snort midline. The trooper broke too. They both stood there, shaking silently while pretending to be menacing. Kylo Ren, master of the Force, victim of the giggles.
Jim, what is up with your friend?
Yeah, he's a little off.
Kristen Bell and Dax Shepard, the laughing couple. On CHIPS, Dax directed Kristen in one short cameo. Every time she tried to deliver her line, he whispered, "You're doing amazing, sweetie." She couldn't stop laughing not once. He finally said, "I'm cutting it, but I'm still married to you."
You got this, man! You can make it! I didn't make it!
Paul Rudd, the king of corpsing. Paul has a dangerous power, the quiet giggle, on Ghostbusters. Afterlife, he was supposed to act terrified of mini Stay Puft marshmallows. Instead, one fell off the counter, rolled away, and he whispered, "Freedom." The entire set collapsed. Rudd kept going, muttering, "Don't look at me. I'm a professional," which made it 10 times worse. Keanu Reeves, whoa forever. During The Matrix Reloaded, Keanu was supposed to deliver a serious line about destiny. Instead, his co-star Carrie-Anne Moss misheard him and responded, "What toast?" He laughed so hard they had to pause production. Later, he said, "I think that was the most human moment Neo ever had."
There were more movements in this one particular fight than there are in the whole of the first Matrix.
Jason Momoa, laughter tsunami. Aquaman himself has a contagious laugh. During one underwater harness scene, his wires tangled mid-flip and he shouted, "I'm a fish taco!" The crew howled. Director James Wan yelled, "Don't change a thing that's peak Momoa."
Your fish ship has been marinated in chum butter. I'm gonna come out smelling like swamp.
That'd be an improvement.
Jack Black, School of Rock chaos. Jack can't deliver 2 lines without improvising. In School of Rock, he tripped over a chair, popped up and yelled, "It's called rock and roll, baby." The kids went wild. It wasn't in the script, but it became the movie's Hart unfiltered joy. Anne Hathaway, Les Mis giggles. Even in tragedy, laughter sneaks in. During Les Miserables, Anne had to cry mid-song, but her co-star Hugh Jackman burped mid-take. She broke, tried to stay in tune, and failed completely. Afterwards, she said, "Sometimes the misery's just too funny." Robin Williams, the ultimate breaker. There's no one like Robin. On Mrs. Doubtfire, his improvised lines made entire casts collapse. During the restaurant scene, he ad-libbed 14 accents in one take. Pierce Brosnan couldn't breathe from laughing. Even the sound engineer had to hide behind a napkin to stay quiet. Robin once said, "If they're not laughing, I'm not done yet."
Out the porpoise, bit of the old Humpty Dumpty, little Jack Horny, the horizontal mambo.
Let's just start fire.
The bone dancer, Rumpelstiltskin.
Seth Rogen and James Franco, laughter explosion. On Pineapple Express, every scene was a competition to see who'd break first. In one take, Rogen forgot his line and shouted, "Line, please!" While still in character, Franco immediately shouted back, "The line is weed!" They both lost it. The director didn't even yell cut. He just kept rolling because that's how the magic happens.
This is your moment, homie.
I don't want a moment. Come back.
I would, but the car just died. Homie.
Yeah, it totally did.
Behind the curtain, breaking on camera isn't failure. It's the moment that reminds everyone, even Hollywood giants, that they're human, that they still find joy in the work. Every giggle, every smirk, every ruined take becomes a memory that fans never forget. Because sometimes, the funniest part of the movie isn't in the movie at all. If you liked this video, you'll love the next one too.